Saibal Dasgupta, TNN, in November 7, 2018, 6:39 ISTThe comments also came at a time when the US and China decided to resume a stalled security dialogue. Chinese President Xi Jinping said that China would import goods and services worth $40 trillion in next 15 years. Boeing, file photo, Beijing, Boeing and Airbus on Tuesday spoke in favor of ending the US-China trade war. The comments made by executives of the world's two largest plane makers at an air show in China appeared to support the Chinese viewpoint of stopping the trade war that is hurting both sides. The comments also came at a time when the US and China decided to resume a stalled security dialogue, which will now take place on Friday. China has laid out a major aircraft acquisition program. The plane manufacturers are worried that the trade war may derail the program. Chinese President Xi Jinping said on Monday that China would import goods and services worth $40 trillion in next 15 years, a statement that aroused a lot of hope among foreign companies, including the two aircraft makers. We continue to engage with leaders of United States and China, and continue to urge productive conversation to resolve the trade discrepancies, Boeing's senior vice president of Northeast Asia sales, Rick Anderson, said at the air show in the coastal Chinese city of Zhuhai. We are optimistic for a quick solution, he added. George Xu, top China executive at Airbus, was more direct in his comments at a news conference. I am Chinese and we don't like this kind of trade war, he said. Nobody will be the winner in this kind of trade war. The European plane maker expects to close a deal for 184 aircraft during a trip to China by French President Emmanuel Macron in January. It will take some doing to restart the negotiations, which appear to have stalled, sources said. Aircraft are among China's biggest imports from the US and Europe, and a trade war would push Beijing to look for alternative options. Download the Times of India news app for latest world news. Flawed election in greatest country gets underway with Trump tactics online. Voters crowd polling stations as US delivers verdict on Trump on trial as Americans vote in midterm election.